As a professional body established in 1959, saddled with the responsibility of attaining academic excellence in all secondary schools in Lagos State, the All Nigeria Confederation of Principals of Secondary Schools, Ancopss, has over time collaborated with other stakeholders, particularly the government, to achieve this ultimate goal. Bearing this in mind, the Lagos State chapter meets periodically to deliberate on how to achieve their aims and objectives. This year's seminar had in attendance government officials from the Lagos State Ministry of Education.
Principals, we expect you to monitor your books. We expect you to actually see what your teachers are producing, because in some cases, some teachers take so much that they hardly give enough time for children's recording. And we're looking for schools where the whole child is developed. We're not just about academics, please. And so those are all the things I will be looking for under achievement and standard.
The Tutor General Permanent Secretaries of the 6 education districts were also present to admonish the principals.
You need to prove yourself so that indeed this education for all will not just be mere education, it will be a quality education that is comprehensive, that will bring about self-reliance and total national development. There is need for us to move in out of the school. There is need for us to supervise the teachers, even in the classroom. Then you will be able to put in 1 or 2 things and we get it right. We must be the chief security officer in our schools. Anytime a principal is appointed, it is important that you go around the perimeter fence of the school. Make sure you go around and look at the black spots. Be fair to all and sundry. And that is why, as school administrators, we know that you have challenges in your school, but managing all your resources, especially the human resources, is the most important.
The Permanent Secretary, TEPO, Mrs. Sewanu Amosu, charged the principals to lead by examples and also carry members of their community along in the education process.
Don't do it alone. If you try to do it alone, you will injure yourself and you won't have that same effect that I meant to have. Work as a team. Carry along your teachers and especially your vice principals. Give them job to do. By the time you give them job to do, you'll be able to rest more and focus on areas that need attention.
Some of the dignitaries present at the seminar spoke on the expected outcome.
This job is just like a job of a shepherd. A shepherd must suffer pains along with the sheep, otherwise the sheep will be missing. So we have to suffer some pains, we have to endure some little things in order to make sure we enhance the performance of these children that are kept under us, and so that we can also support the government. The government cannot do it all, but we need to support them so that at the end of the day, we are raising leaders.
It's an opportunity for us to meet and deliberate on which way forward. At least we should speak one-on-one to all principals as executive members of Ancopss. We should gather them once in a while and feel their pulse. We must understand their feelings. We must know their problems, their challenges, and what they think about our administration and which way forward.
What we have learned here today is going to guide our principals on the methods and to improve their skills in their administrative perspective.
Whatever I've learned here, I'm going to also teach it to my staff. That is 1. 2, I will ensure that what they taught, what I learned and what I have taught them is put into practice, and I will also be a role model.
The Ancopss Lagos State Chapter Seminar is a right step in the right direction. It is hoped that the principals will make good use of the knowledge acquired to ensure they excel in their duties as principals.